Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett, and yes, this is another amazing edition of Wake Up with Trickett. And guys, I hope everyone is doing well out there. And if you are not smiling, you need to be, because people that smile, just make you feel better. And that's only because they feel great, because behind that smile is amazing good energy. So it's important to smile, guys. Smile when you meet people. Smile, not the fake smile, not that. Everybody knows what a fake smile is. Why even bother giving the fake smile? Because everybody knows what that energy behind it is. Everyone knows it's not real. I wouldn't even put myself through that. Why? Give yourself a genuine smile. If you're not happy, and then you guys need to change what you're thinking, no matter what you're going through, no matter what your circumstances are. They only get better when you change your mindset. Anyone out there going through pain, who's going through pain, if you guys are going through pain, and then you have to, and if it's already at an intense level, and then it's going to take a lot more mental work than it would somebody that didn't let it get to that level. So what I'm saying is, like, those that are in pain. So you have to talk to your body. Your body will obey you. How do you know this? Because when you tell your arm to pick up something, it listens. When you tell your legs, let's walk, it walks. It never talks back. It never disobeys you. Unless there's something broken or there's a part of your mind that's disconnected, so it no longer can speak to that part of the body. But as long as your mind can talk to your body, and then your body has to do whatever you tell it to do. So if you're in pain, and I know about being in pain, neuropathy pain, blood clots, and so on. I know about the weight gain and all of that stuff. I know. That's why I'm here, guys. Because I know. And I went through it. And I made it through it. So that's why I'm here. To help you guys make it through it, because you guys are all amazing. And nobody deserves to live in pain. And nobody should be living in an unhappy state. Unless through ignorance, they don't know how to get out of that unhappy state. So they stay in that unhappy state. I'm telling you guys, look, if you want to change your circumstances, no matter what it is, it's going to be through the mind. I don't care if you want to lose weight. I don't care if you want to be healed. Whatever it is, romance, money, time frame will take different on all of those subjects, depending where you're at mentally, if you have any resistance, depending on a lot of different factors here. But as long as you have the faith and the belief, you're going to get exactly what you set out for. Because that's the way it works. You have to get whatever you believe in. So, what do you believe in, guys? What are you attaching yourself to? Is it making you feel good? And then stop attaching yourself to it. If you say, I can't, and then that's you saying that I can't, you're keeping yourself locked up in jail longer than what you would have to. And you are way too good of a person to have to lock yourself up in jail. You don't want to do that. You're way too good of a person for that. So that's the last thing you want to do. So I'm telling you this. You got to change your state of mind. Some people may even have to change their environment. How important are you? Are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to invest in yourself? How important are you? Because sometimes you might have to change your environment to change, to get your mind to change. Your circumstances, your environment may be stronger than where you're mentally at. So you might have to disconnect from that. What are you willing to do to better your life? What are you willing to do to walk around with a smile every day? Is that important to you? Is being happy important to you? Is being happy only associated with money? I mean, what is happiness to you? I'm just asking, guys, on this wonderful Super Saturday, what is happiness to you? And why would and you know the only reason why a person would stay in something that they're not happy with, it's only because they don't know how to get out of it. And only because they don't know how to move forward. And because they don't, most likely there's fear that has set in. And so therefore they've trapped themselves when they don't need to be. So look, guys, your mind is going to do whatever you need it to do for you in your life. Wrestling with pain, start telling your body that. Tell your body what you want it to be. If you don't want that pain, talk to that leg, talk to that neuropathy, talk to that blood clot, talk to that sickness, and you tell it that it doesn't belong with you. It doesn't belong in you. You were not created with it. And so you're not going to live with it because you weren't created with it. Because the I am, that I amness in you, that Spirit of God in you, that source energy in you, that infinite wisdom in you, knows all, controls all. So all you have to do is tap into that source that lies within you. And if you do not doubt whatever it is you are seeking, the time frame, it's not important. It'll happen when it's supposed to. But you can't doubt. Most people don't get what they want because they doubt. They're never where they're at in life because of doubt, because of fear. Fear stops everybody. Doubt kills every dream on the table. So if you have doubt, and then you're done until you don't have it. If you're in pain mentally, then you're going to have to change your thoughts. If you're in pain physically, and then you're going to have to change your thoughts. You might have to change what you watch. You might have to change what you listen to. Once again, what are you willing to do to invest in yourself, in your well-being? What are you willing to do to be happy? Just what is it? What are you willing to do? How important is happiness to you? Because the reason why I ask this is because you'll hear people say, I love this person, I love that person, I care for this person, I care for that person. And we're not saying that they don't, right? But then again, you'll say something like, you know, since you're the stronger one, why don't you take 10 minutes out of your day and visualize or see yourself doing well with that person? But you know what'll happen? They won't have the 5, with all that love they have, with all that caring they have, they won't have the 5 or 10 minutes to set aside their 24 hours in a day to set aside for that individual or that family or loved one or whoever it may be, or even for themselves. So when you're not willing to invest in yourself, that means you don't believe in yourself. That means you don't believe that this would work. That you only believe that it works for some people, but not for you because you tried it and it didn't work. You know, it's kind of like putting on a pair of shoes. You tried it, you're kind of like, nah, this doesn't work, so you took them off. That's not the concept. The concept here is you keep going until you get it. There is no surrender. There is no quitting. There is no giving up. There is no throwing in the towel. The only thing you give up is doubt. The only towel you throw in is the towel of defeat. Because you're rocking with victory all day. You guys are rocking with victory. There's no way you should not be seeing victory in your life. So those mountains that are coming in your life, those circumstances that pop up in your life that cause you some discomfort, how are you dealing with that? Because getting pissed off and going off the handle and all that, that's not going to work. Because if that was working, that would have worked for you a long time ago, for all of us. So I say all this to say this. Are you willing to invest in yourself? Are you willing to maybe turn off TV, maybe turn off the radio, maybe distance yourself from your friends for a little bit? Because they're not on that mindset that you're on. And they're not looking to change their life in a positive way like you are right now. And that's totally okay. That's fine. Everybody has their own set in time. But for you who wants to move now, because we believe in living in the now, right? Because tomorrow's not promised. I just lost my brother. So tomorrow is not promised. So we're not going to delay. Delay is fear. Delay is doubt. Why would you delay something that's going to be good to you? Only because you must have some doubt, some fear. Somewhere in you, you don't really believe it. Because if you really believed it, I mean, hey, it is what it is. You would just do it, right? I mean, we all do when we believe it. We don't second guess it. When you sit down in a chair, you don't say, was this made by little kids from some foreign country in a sweatshop? Is it safe? Was it inspected? Not at all. Baby in hand and all. You'll just sit down and just assume. And just have that belief, that unwavering belief that that chair is going to hold you or you and your baby or you and, you know, your belongings or whatever. But you don't have no doubt. You're not sitting here and let me shake the chair first. Let me turn it over, see who made it. You're not doing any of that because when it comes to something like that, your belief, you just believe it's going to support you because it's always been supporting you. And so you have to have that same concept about your I amness, the God that lives in you. You got to have that same concept that he's always been there supporting you. And that he will never leave you nor forsake you, but you can try your best to leave him or forsake him, but you can't either, because that's the spirit that lives within you. Now, you could be disconnected to the spirit, so that's why manifestations are not popping up. That's why visualizations aren't working out. That's why things aren't going according to plan. Only because the lack of doubt, the lack of confidence in yourself. Because how can you believe in God or source or universe or anyone else if you don't even believe in you and the things that you say? So you have to first, like what's the old saying? You got to first love yourself before you can love somebody else. It's the same concept here. You have to believe it yourself. You have to know it yourself. And then when you believe it, you know it. And then the things that you're looking for to happen, they will all happen. They will all have their own time frames of happening, because everything has its own time frame. But it'll happen. And the more they start to come, and the more of your manifestations start to happen in your life, your doubt will you won't have it. You'll become stronger. What am I looking for? Your self-confidence will grow amazingly, because you're watching your manifestations come to pass. So it's actually happening. So you grow stronger and stronger, knowing that you can do these things. So let me just recap before I get out of here. Anybody dealing with any kind of sickness, depending at the level it's at already, if it's a very severe level, it's going to take a lot more from you because you're at a severe level of pain already. So to try to get the mind to detach from that, it's going to be challenging. Not impossible, but extremely challenging. But if you're not there, if you have been able to keep yourself to where you haven't gotten that far when it comes to sickness, when it comes to pain, and then you can get a big head start by already programming your mind and telling yourself you're well, seeing yourself well, seeing yourself whole, happy, harmonious, seeing yourself do what you would normally do if you were feeling better, and live in that state. Just live in it as much as you can. Just live in that state as much as you can. And that state will come to pass, because that will be you, your mind, shaping your new reality. You'll be changing the one that you're in, of being sick or being down and out or being mentally depressed. All of that will shift. You'll leave out of those negative states, because they're just states, they're negative states, and you'll leave out of those negative states. And you'll leave out of those negative states, and you'll enter into a healthier state that will feed your mind, body, and soul, right? Something we all want. And you'll feel better, and you'll feel amazing. And you'll see that your confidence level will shoot through the roof, only because you held on to the faith and you brought your manifestation into this reality right here. And that being said, guys, that's what it is. So invest in yourself. Don't be afraid to invest in yourself, because you're priceless. You're an awesome individual that deserves your heart desires, that deserves the best of the best. No lack and limitations, but you deserve to live a limitless life, but not limited in power, in finances, in health, in anything, in love, in friendship, in whatever. If you're limited in those areas, and then those areas need to be repaired, and all you have to do is change the thinking, and then have patience, because it's going to happen overnight. And so have patience for it to take place, and watch that seed that you planted this month pop up sooner than what you expected. Looking awesome. And you're going to feel awesome and good knowing that you did it. You're going to know that you intentionally did this through your thinking. You're going to see it change. You're going to see the transformation, guys. So with that being said, I'm just going to let it go on that. I'm going to end it right there. But you're going to see your transformation, guys. If this video has resonated with you guys, give me a like, smash the like button, share it with someone. If you want to help them out, it's helped me. It's helped many of other people out. But if you want resolution with what you've been wrestling with, and then just do these tips, and I guarantee you, you'll get the resolution, and you'll get exactly what you're looking for. And with that being said, guys, hey, I'm Trickett. You guys are all amazing, and make love your superpower. And on that note, I'm out. Peace.